afternoon all. This is my response to prompt 3. What are the advantages of taking a dialectical perspective on intercultural relationships? In my own life, how do I meet people who are different from me? What are the greatest obstacles to starting conversations with someone that is culturally different from myself? So, based on the models that we went through with Professor, to analyze a Ghanaian culture, that's where I'm from, using these 3 different approaches: the social sciences, interpretative and critical approach. Each offers unique insights. It has its own strengths and limitations. So I will start with the social science approach. The social science approach is rooted in empirical research and often employs quantitative methods to study cultural phenomena. It seeks to identify patterns and make generalizations about cultural behavior and practices. And these are a few things what it reveals. 1, patterns and trends. This approach can help common cultural practices such as prevalence of traditional festivals in Ghana like the Homowo and the Abuachiri, and their impact on community cohesion. Statistical analysis. This allows for the collection of data on aspects such as languages use, religious affiliation, and educational attainment, providing a broad overview of cultural characteristics. And its strengths and objectives. It offers a detached and systematic way to study culture, minimizing personal bias and generalization. Findings can also be generalized to larger populations, providing a comprehensive view of cultural trends. And some of its limitations are the lack of depth, which may overlook the nuances and complexities of cultural practices and beliefs. Also, cultural context. This can miss deeper meanings and significance of cultural symbols and rituals. So, interpretivist approach. So this approach focuses on understanding the culture from the perspective of its members. That's especially where I'm from, the Akan or the Tree tribe. So it emphasizes qualitative methods such as interviews and participants' observation to explore the meaning and experiences of cultural practices in Ghana. So the cultural meanings of what it reveals, this provides insights into how Ghanaians interpret their own cultural practices, such as significances of the kente clothing, in expressing identity and status, and the personality behind it. It captures individual stories and experiences, offering a rich, detailed understanding of cultural life. And these trends, also in terms of depth of understanding, it offers a deep, nuanced view of cultural practice and beliefs. And its cultural relativity in respect and values the perspective of cultural insiders, providing a more authentic representation. And a few of its limitations are subjectivity. Those are findings can be influenced by the researcher's interpretations and biases. Limited generalizability are insights that are often specific to particular contexts or the groups, making it difficult to generalize. So one of the critical approaches examines culture through the lens of power dynamics, inequality, and social changes. And this seeks to uncover hidden structure and challenges dominant narratives. And what does this reveal? 1, power relations, which highlights issues of power and inequality within the Ghanaian society, such as the impact of colonial history on contemporary social structures. And social justice, that focuses on marginalized groups and their struggles, such as the role of women in traditional and modern Ghanaian society. And the focus on change, those are one of their strengths. And this encourages social change by highlighting injustice and advocating for marginalized voices. Critical awareness, that promotes a deeper understanding of socio-political context of cultural practices. And some of the limitations are potential bias that may focus too heavily on negative aspects, overlooking positive cultural elements, and the complexity. That can be a challenging effect to apply, requiring a deep understanding of theoretical frameworks. So in all, each approach offers a valuable insight into the Ghanaian culture, but they also have limitations. The social science approach provides a broad overview, but may miss cultural nuances. The interpretative approach offers depth and authenticity, but lacks generalizability. The critical approach highlights power dynamics and advocates for change, but can be complex and potentially biased. A comprehensive analysis of Ghanaian culture will benefit from integrating all three approaches to capture a holistic view. Thank you.